with you. The voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Good Monday morning. How y'all doing? Y'all get in here. Get the likes up on the video. We got a show. Yes, we do. Happy Monday morning to everybody in the building. We got a show to do today. We are going to be discussing an array of topics. I'm sorry. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Welcome on in. If you're returning, welcome back. Okay. Y'all, this is the morning Joce. Y'all already know how we roll. We talk about politics. We talk about pop culture. We talk about gossip. We talk about everything. You got to have an open mind to be around here. Okay. You can't be around here all tight. You know what I'm saying? You got to have an open mind to be around here. Thank you, Dominique LaRue, for being a member for 6 months. She says, morning, boo, love you, Acorn gang, gang. You got to do that. For sure. Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. That's awesome. Thank y'all for y'all unwavering support around here. And we about to get into some things, all right? You guys, today is supposed to be President's Day. AKA, remember, it was who was it? Which president was they doing? Wasn't it not Christopher Columbus? He wasn't the president. I thought it was like George Washington or something like that. Girl, President's Day, girl. Bye. Ain't every president been down for black people, so I don't care. Okay, but shout out to everybody in the building. Was it Washington? It was Washington, girl. Thank you for the day off. That's all I got for it. Child, please. Please. But neither here nor there. Today is a so-called federal holiday. Girl, whatever. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. What we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Lil Wayne. Girl. Lil Wayne performed for SNL. And I know she the law, and she know I'm the boss, and she know I get high above the law. Talking about we. Girl, the people say go lay. That's really how he was singing it. Go lay, and you want to do the Super Bowl. That was how he, that's the remix, girl. And look at Reggie. Y'all gonna stop playing with my daddy. Y'all gonna stop playing with my daddy like he not the GOAT, He's the bad GOAT. He was the GOAT. He was heavy on the was, light on the he. Was the GOAT. We don't need a jazz version of none of his songs. We'll get to it. Resume, we'll get to it. Because I'm about to drag you too. We'll get to it, resume. We'll come back to it. We're going to discuss it. Then, girl, I don't even know if I'm going to talk about this, but I might just mention it. Drake crying, talking about Spotify is shadow banning his stuff. Girl, I don't know, girl, whatever. And then we're going to talk about Onijah Robinson, the crazy lady who was down there in Pakistan. Done went out there to Dubai, smoking a cigarette in public, threatening men, and we ain't heard from her since. I told y'all something. I said, listen, she doing the most. She should have carried her behind back on to New York, but now she gone and missing, and the people trying to find out where she at, and I can probably tell you where she at, okay? Then we're going to talk about how Jay-Z and Diddy stopped black people, well, one kind of black, but, not even black, but Jay-Z and Diddy stopped moguls from having their own black distribution so they can have a competition or compete in the industry, and that's how they got to where they at. Told you they was feds. We'll discuss it. Then we're gonna talk about how LA, Kendrick Lamar did an interview, and he was speaking about how LA has southern roots, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, type T's or whatever. And also Chicago, and how it sparked a conversation that people was like, oh, that's not true, that's cap. And it's people outside of LA. Because I have family right now that went to LA and still in LA. My best friend got family that was back and forth from LA, and we from Louisiana, New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of New Orleans people not even from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story when they do lineage. We're going to discuss it. We'll discuss it. Real Cali people. You know what it made me think about? The girl on here named Callie Nola. Callie Nola, if you on here, her name says it all. We all have roots. Listen, it's all about the Great Migration. We'll get to it. It's about the Great Migration. A lot of Negroes are uneducated. We'll get to it. Dr. G, girl, on Married to Medicine. I had to go watch 2 episodes today. I had to go watch last week's episode and today's episode to see why Dr. G was about to get beat up by Quad, new old man. We'll get to it. And then we're going to talk about DOGE and should Americans be concerned with Elon Musk? Yes, but neither here nor there. Okay. Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Robin Thicke says all our roots from the South. Gotta know that. Listen, let's be clear, because I've heard this be this has been how do you say? This has been said by Tariq Nasheed, and this is so wrong. I remember if people come up there and say they from Jersey or New York, he'll say, oh, well, you got to be from somewhere else. Let's be clear. The majority, the large mass numbers of us, Black Americans, were between the southern regions and I'm talking about the bigger numbers. Granted, we were all over the America. Let's be clear. Let's really be clear about that. We were all over America, but the huge mass numbers of Black Americans, or if we will call ourselves that, were in the South, and a lot of us did a lot of back and forth to the West Coast and back, okay? Now, there were people in the Northeast. Yes, there were Black Americans in Jersey. There were Black Americans in New York. There were Black Americans in Philly. There were Black Americans all over, but due to the mass migrations that we have, the multiple mass migrations that we have, a lot of these people from the South went different ways. You get it? Here, there, east, west. They was pushing a lot of Black Americans from the South because we outnumbered them tremendously in the South versus other places, okay? So it's not necessarily true that everybody from New York have their roots from the South. There are some people who actually have roots from that area. We spoke about it. A lady came on here. Well, not on here, but I shared a video that this lady had from Sinetta channel. And she basically talked about how her roots came from the New York area and how they mass migrated them to these reservations. And then her family came back. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like that it's impossible, but it's a lot of misinformation being put out there. We're going to get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Who we going to start with? Somebody I don't have to curse yet. Let's start with Jay-Z and Diddy. So, okay, y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Miss Parker says there was people that was from Cali. My mom has a friend that are from Cali and don't have family from the South. Right. We were from all over. Look at the indigenous Mayans and Aztecs. I can show you one better. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find it. I can show you one better, my love. You are absolutely right. But I have, let me see. I might can find it faster in my email. Let me see. I'm about to show y'all something better. Because see, we gotta be very mindful that we inhabit it. We are aboriginal to this earth. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I labeled it as such. Wait, let's do from me. Get the likes up, please. I want to show y'all something. Damn it. That's not it. How about this? Y'all get the likes up on the video. I want to show y'all. If not, I could Google it. What's this? Oh, I ain't never show y'all this neither. I could show y'all this too. But hold on. Hold that thought. I'm gonna show y'all that too, because that's dope. I forgot I emailed that to myself. And shout out to the lady, the woman who sent me those vintage Indian dolls. I love them. I have them in my kitchen on the counter. I love those vintage Indian dolls. The person, I can't remember who it was, who sent me those Indian dolls. I love them. I absolutely adore them. Thank you so much. Now, before I show you this, let me show you hold on. I would probably say, let me show y'all right quick. And it ain't them $5 footlongs. Y'all heard Trump over there. Y'all heard Trump over there. Here you go. Y'all heard Trump over there getting them people up out of there, huh? I want to go to the image though. I don't need the, damn it. Hold on. I'm trying to find just the image because it's just sending me to, I'm about to show y'all something. Y'all gonna stop playing. Stop playing. Okay, we might be onto something here right quick. All right, bet. Let me show y'all something about how what Miss Parker was saying was absolutely true. Here are when the Spanish went on a mission to the West, right? They went and they found swarthy colored people, right? And I'm just showing y'all the pictures for time's sake. They found these people. Remember, they're going to the West to set up churches and religion and all that stuff. And the people they found, let me show you, looked like this. Look at this lady. Pull up. Look at this lady. An Indian woman gathering acorns. What do you know? What is she gathering, people? Oh man, why they not letting it play? Hold on. Why it can't be displayed? There seemed to be a technical issue. Woot de woot. No. This her right here. Let me see if I can make her bigger. Do y'all see this picture? Let me see if y'all can see it on this side. Do you guys see this picture? Let's just leave it like this. Gathering acorns. Listen, hold on. This is in the 1800s. Remember, Lois and Clark, if y'all be on Educational Friday, we discussed this. Lois and Clark, when they went to the West, because let's really be clear about this, we were all over this land. So don't believe the hype that everybody came strictly from the South. Let's really be clear about that. But here's an Indian woman. I wish I could make her bigger, but when I tried to, let me see if I could. Hold on. Can I do something like, I wish I could make the screen bigger, but you guys can see it. You know what I'm saying? This is an Indian woman gathering acorns. I'm going to show you something else too. Hold on. See all these people? Do they look like $5 footlongs? I know these damn sure don't. Look. Why they not letting me see? Download it then. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Look. Look at this. Look at these people. Look at these people. Do these look like $5 footlongs? Look at the hair on these people. Look at these people. Okay. I wonder what they did with the acorns too. These are the people that they found when they went to the California area. This is who they found. Hold on. Because I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued, because a lot of people be saying a lot of stuff that is not true. There are people from California that are native and from California. Like that's where they from. Let me download this one. I thought I already had it. If this one don't tell you something, I don't know what else to tell you. Gambling. Indians. Look. Who else stand like this? This is a real question. Who else do you know in the world, Craig? Not the city, not the country. Who else in the world do you know? Look at the features on these people. Stand like this. Who else do you know stand like this? Who else do you know gamble in other people? Come on, man. Watch out. Watch out. I've already showed you guys dice. What's the other one? They call them bones. Dice, dominoes. We've been playing that. They found that in Poverty Point, Louisiana. Come on now. Don't get me to start doing what I need to do. Don't get me to start bringing up the receipts. Don't get me to bringing up the receipts, honey. Hold on. Stop acting crazy. Stop acting crazy. Y'all do the most, man. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Let's really be clear about this. Let's really be clear. Ain't that what Scammer said? Look at this. Help me out. They found this. They can't even date this. That's dice. That's dominoes. Stop acting crazy. We've been doing this. We didn't just start doing this. We've been doing this. What? Y'all can't see it? Can y'all see this? Hold on. I can make this one bigger. Let me zoom in. Look at this. Look at this. Check it out. Help me out. Look at this. What that look like? What other race, culture, ethnicity of people do this? Do y'all see the dominoes? Look. Now this look like a whole bunch of other games. This look like dice too, right here too. That look like dice. Look at they put unusual and decorated clay objects. Girl, bye. Y'all know what it is. Stop acting crazy. What that look like? That look like a domino to me or something of the sort. Stop acting crazy. Look. Now, I don't know what these are, but there's something. So then when I go back here and I see this photo, immediately I know they was out there gambling, paying dice or something. And look at the dude with the hand in the pants. We still do that to this day. Hold on. I gotta go get the receipts. Y'all know I'm a receipt girl. Let me go get the receipts. So I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. I want to say it was one of those where he was. Hold on. Because we still do that to this day. And y'all know black people who do it right now. Damn it. Y'all get the lights up on the video. I'm taking too much time. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to show y'all something. Because after this, we're going to move on. And that's another thing too. Girl, why did they show me Drake with them boots on? If I can't find it, bro, I'm gonna be mad. Because Kendrick Lamar has a pose where he's standing just like this Indian you see right here. And I see men stand like that all the time. Literally all the time. If I can't find it, we'll come back to it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that we still standing like this today. Listen, the proof is in the pudding. Because I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to waste too much time on it. But listen, it's evident that we were already here. I mean, if you still thinking we came off the boat, fine. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see the genealogy to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, most of us can't do it. At the end of the day, most of us cannot prove that we came off no boats from Africa, at least. Now, there was an intra-American slave trade, but most of us can't prove that we came off no boat from Africa. And that's just the facts. But at the end of the day, I'm saying all this to say there were indigenous people in California. There were indigenous Black people in New York, New Jersey, Philly, all these different, Connecticut. We were everywhere. We were more heavily populated in the South. And when I say the South, I mean Virginia on down, Texas to Florida, in the Carolinas. That's where the most of us were. But we were everywhere. And we were there when the people got off the boat. That's who they got off the boat to come to. Us. So I just wanted to bring that out there. But again, the past still showing up in the present. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell y'all. So that was a misconception that Tariq Nasheed spewed that, oh, if you from Jersey or you from Cali or somewhere like that, you must be from the South. That's not necessarily true. Now, a large number of Blacks that are in these areas do have roots in the South. Let's really be clear about that. But since we on it, let's get into what Kendrick Lamar had to say. A large number of Black Americans do have roots from the South that are in those areas, but there are some who don't. And it's true. You can be from there and be indigenous to that land, okay? Now, I want to go into what Kendrick Lamar said. So Kendrick was doing an interview, and on this interview, he was talking about how a lot of Californians, if that's what y'all call yourselves, they have roots from the South. And he was basically saying that, you know, not this Ebro dude is not a Black American. I don't know why people even like, I don't even know. He's talking about us and we, and he's not a Black American. Ain't he like Hispanic or something? Like, that go my girl Callie Nola. What's going on? She says Black Americans' families do not have an oral history about coming here on a boat at all. The story surfaced somewhere around the time the schools were integrated. Yes, that's exactly when it happened. In the 50s and the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, when they started integrating the schools. That's when they started talking about this whole Africa theory, okay? I don't know what Ebro is, but, you know, listen, I don't know what he is. But when he be hollering us and we and I just be sitting there looking like, but that's, you know what? I blame Cali in New York. Y'all be letting people say anything. I don't know. Let's get into what Ebro is saying, talking to Kendrick about having roots in Texas and Louisiana. Hold on one second.
This town, music, jazz, all that. You always put our culture and Black culture at the forefront of your brand.
Our culture and Black culture. Ugh.
And your music. Same thing in LA. A lot of our family members moved out to California from the South for new opportunities. So there's a big connection between LA and the South. So when you say you walked in to New Orleans with that LA etiquette and all of that, I don't know if people really grasp that, but you got to be feeling that energy like when you are out ready on Sunday to do your thing.
That's a bar. It's crazy, bro. Out of all my friends, LA, us growing up, all our grandparents either from Louisiana, Texas, Chicago.
Thanks.
Like, period. So our dialect and how we talk, it gauges from like the South and like the Bay Area. So like going to the store, we say finna. I'm finna go to the store. Like, that's some South shit, you know what I'm saying? That's not no LA, right? So
we're in this town, music, jazz, all that. You always put our culture.
So what Kendrick is saying is true. What Kendrick is saying is most of us have roots from LA Mississippi, and he even said Chicago. Now, Chicago threw some people for a loop because they like, well, that's not true. Let me explain. First of all, let me give y'all a picture because I'm a visual bitch. I love to see photos. So one of the great migrations, mind you, there were many great migrations, okay? There were many great migrations. There weren't just one. The KKK, part of their real job was to unalive and move blacks. They are some of the stimuli to the Great Migration, okay? They were government employees. People don't want to talk about that. The KKK were government employees. That's why they were all, when you take the mask off, sheriffs. They were politicians. They were sanctioned by the government. When they came from the, after they discovered the 13 colonies up there and the Virginias and all that stuff, they wanted to come to war after the Louisiana Purchase. Remember, the French owned Louisiana all the way up to the tippy top. Okay? So once the British acquired the Louisiana Purchase and they came down here to this southern region, there were too many black people here. Okay? There were too many black people here. And it was too many for them to deal with. So they had to do many things. And as far as unaliving, there were the Great Migrations. There were all types of things to scatter some of these black people and get rid of some and bring more clear people down. That's why you hear Martin Luther King say stuff like, they gave them land grant colleges. Remember? I know it's going to strike the video, but I just got to make the point so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Listen, Mike said it himself. He said, they are the very people telling the black man to pick himself up by the bootstraps. This is what was going on. Let me give y'all the tea. Look at the patterns on this Great Migration. This is very, very important. This is extremely imperative that you understand this. Okay, and this ain't even Educational Friday, but I gotta get on here and say what I got to see. Okay, let's get Martin on here. He's telling you the tea. Hold on. Because this is all about to come full circle. Okay? All right. Now, let me paint the picture. They come to the South. All the clear people. They come to the South. They kind of got the Northeast up. You know, they got it all kind of like where it's functional. Okay? Now, they acquire the Louisiana Purchase from the French because right now they can't afford to have it. They fighting with the British. I mean, they fighting back in Europe and they fighting Haiti. So money, you need money to fight a war. They couldn't afford to keep the Louisiana Purchase. So what they did, or they couldn't afford to keep that large mass area. So what did they do? They sold it to the British for pennies on the dollar. I'm giving you the story. They sold it to the British for pennies on the dollar. Well, now they have to come and move into this land. But the problem is there are too many blacks. Oh my God, there's too many of them. Okay. So they go, oh snap, what are we going to do? So then they hired people such as Andrew Jackson, who was a known Indian killer. Hello, is this thing on? They hire Andrew Jackson and make him the president who hated Indians. Then they start doing stuff like paper genocide, and this happened all the way up until the 1900s. Remember that. But one of the ways that they were able to kind of scatter these people out, and to get rid of some of these blacks was the Great Migration. Enters the KKK. Okay? The Great Migration. Some was on purpose. I mean, some was willingly done by the black people because they was like, we can't take this. And some were forced out. That's where the KKK come in. Okay? So look at some of the areas where the black people went, or the Indians as they called them at the time. And if you can look at here from Louisiana, Oakland, San Francisco, I still got people out there that way to this day. Texas, Los Angeles, and even Seattle. Mississippi, now this doesn't show, but Mississippi went this way. Alabama, Georgia, this area of people went all different ways. Let's really be clear about that. They went west and east. That's why you find a lot of people up in the east. Where my cursor at? That'll say, oh, I got family in the Carolinas. You get it? Georgia, you get it? Chicago, Mississippi, heavy on Mississippi. Alabama, Louisiana, some. But a lot of Louisianians went over to the West Coast, but we were already going back and forth over there. Now, let's paint the picture. You got black people going all over, right? Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Let the ones who want to leave, and let the ones who don't want to leave, force them out of there. We gonna not only that, we're gonna take their lands and we're gonna bury them under lakes. Y'all get it? Put the lakes in the chat that they use. We talk about them all the time. Put the lakes, the ones who didn't want to leave, and we got to unalive all of them. Let's just bury them with lakes. Let's just pour a whole bunch of water. All these lakes y'all going over, most of them are over black lands. Y'all do know that, right? Yes, Lake Lanier, all of them. All of them. It's not just Lanier. It's a whole bunch of lakes, all covering black lands. You get it? Because, hey, we got to get rid of them. We can't have nothing for them to come back to. So let's paint the picture. They moving blacks all over, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now we got to replace these blacks with clears. We got to replace them with the clears. Mind you, while this is happening, hold on, because I'm about to paint the whole picture for y'all. Hold on, I'm about to paint the whole picture. Simultaneously, while this is happening, hold on. Oh, got it. While this is happening, I need y'all to pay attention. While this is happening, this is all happening at the same time. This is all happening at the same time. Let's really be clear about that. All right, we updated the terms and uses. All right, girl. Okay. By clicking agree. Okay, where's agree at? I agree. Hold on. This doggone site. Sorry, y'all. While this is happening, because I want to show y'all this. While they're moving blacks all over the world, all over the rest of America, while all of that's happening, they're importing clears on a boat. This is going to lead right up to what Martin was saying. While all this is happening, they're importing clears on a boat. We're just going to show you these pictures right here. Look at all these clears coming off on these boats. Remember, they told you came off the boat. Well, we got photos of them coming off the boat from Europe. Where our pictures at? Not the drawings, where our pictures. And the camera was around in the mid to late 1800s. So I don't want to hear it. We got proof of them coming off the boat. It's right there. Look, see all them clears all bunched up together? You see it? They got photos coming off the boat. I don't see none of us coming off the boat. Where I was at? Oh, no, we drew it. Huh? You drew it? Wait a minute. So you can find an old woolly mammoth prehistoric or pre-human, but you can't find a slave ship. So let's recap. There's a great migration happening. They're pushing in blacks all over, right? And then they got a whole bunch of clears coming off the boat. Well, they need grants. They need to be able to and not only inhabit this new land that they're giving them for free. Hello? They also need grants. And this is where Mike comes in. Hold on. Mike said it himself. I can't play the video and the audio because they're going to strike me down to the ground. So let me show you what Mike said. Remind you, this is after the I Have a Dream. He's fed up. He realized we got played. I don't know, maybe I feel like he kind of knew it was happening before, but I don't know what happened. But he wants to spill all the tea. Listen to what Mike said.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land.
Listen.
Through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land.
Pause. Who was the government giving away millions of acres of land to? I'll show you. Where that photo at? If you want to know who the government After they mass migrated us up out of here, who the government was giving away millions of acres of land to? It was these people right here. Hello? Remember, they coming off the boat. And they didn't come off the boat with names, last names like Jones, Johnson, Williams, Smith. They didn't come here with them last names. Let's be clear. They told you got your name from them, but they wasn't coming from Europe with them last names. They stole your last name. Ooh. That's a story for another day. They didn't come here with them last names. They didn't come here with the Smiths and the Johnsons. Oh, no. They were peasants. They didn't come here with, they took your last name, Duck, Duck, Goose. Hold on. Let's get back to what Mike was saying, because he's giving you the tea. He's giving you the tea. Hold on.
In the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land,
they were willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. Look, he's gonna tell you what they gave them.
And they built land grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm.
Not only did they give them the land, they built land grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Mind you, they've never been here. They don't know how to farm this land, but they want us to believe we came from Africa and just automatically knew how to farm sugar cane and tobacco and cotton. So they had to teach them how to farm, but we just had it in us from Africa. Sure. Hold on. He's telling you what they're giving them. Hold on.
Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farm.
You know, and this one makes me crazy. When I hear a lot of clear people talk about the immigrants, I be saying to myself, y'all got the same package they getting. Y'all got the same package. They gave them money, free land, college, everything they needed to be successful. Everything. Hold on, let me let Mike finish.
Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps.
Question: didn't farmers get these grants or get this money back from all of the stuff that the government did? And who wasn't it? The clears getting the most of that money? Hardly any black farmers was getting all this stuff. So when he said, and even today they still getting grants, that's what we're talking about. That's what he's talking about.
This is what we are faced with. And this is a reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
He said what he said. Now, why is this important? Bring it back. Bring it back. Why is this important? When Kendrick spoke about having multiple family and most of their family coming from the South, we tying this all up in a bow. When Kendrick said, hey, my family and most of our people in California coming from the South, he was telling the God's honest truth. But let's really be clear about that. There were black Indians when they got here. So everybody from California don't have lineage from the South. Some do, a lot do maybe, but not everybody. There were black people already there because we inhabited this whole land. Okay. Not only did we inhabit the whole land, the same things that we did then are the same things that we do now. The mannerisms, everything. They were out there trying to get these black swarthy colored Indians to help them build religious churches. And them people say, man, we ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Y'all do. If y'all gonna put a church, man. We chilling. Leave us out of that. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. This is what they was, and this is the depiction of the clear Spanish person, the Spaniard, who was telling y'all, instead of helping us build, they over there gambling. And this is the photo of them gambling. Now let me tie this back up. Hold on. So when Kendrick said that there was that most of his families from the South, he's telling the God's honest truth, because there were multiple mass great migrations that pushed a lot of black people from the South forcefully or even voluntarily off their lands so that they can have these clear Europeans. Hold on. So they can have these clear Europeans coming off the boat, as Mike might call them, white peasants. I didn't say it. Mike said it. I didn't say it. Mike said it. But these clear Europeans coming off the boat, and they use them to go and take over the lands that you left, either forcefully or voluntarily. And they are the people that Mike say they gave them land grant colleges, they gave them grants, county agents, everything they needed to farm this land. And he said, and these are the very people telling the black man to hold himself up by the bootstraps. That's why he said, now this time in this campaign, he meant the poor people's campaign, we coming to get our check, okay? But he really should have said we coming to get our land back, because that's where it's at, okay? But neither here nor there. I'm saying all that to say, because I'm going to wrap it up right quick. It was done like that on purpose. Everything that they told you about you is their history. They come off the boat, not you and me. They come off the boat. They got their last names from you, not the other way around. They wasn't coming from Ireland and Poland with last names like Johnson's, Jones, and all of that stuff. And Williams, they were not coming here with those names. Everything started here, not elsewhere. They tell you to look over to Africa. It's the old I made you look thing. It's a lie. It's all a lie. Listen, everything comes from here. And when you start to do your genealogy and do your own research, you're going to realize that, hey, Kendrick wasn't lying, number one, about a lot of people being from the South in California, but also not only that, I learned a lot about my family, and everything points to Africa. Now, at some point in time, we're going to talk about how all y'all ancestors wasn't slaves. I know it's going to be a hard conversation to have because we done been beaten ahead with this slavery narrative. But boy, when you do your genealogy and realize that all your ancestors, and I'm not saying slavery didn't happen, because there were a lot of people who were slaves, but everybody's ancestors wasn't no slave. Okay, you get it? But that's a story for another day. Shout out to Kendrick for pointing that out. Yes, a lot of people from Cali come from the South. And that's just, and to talk about Chicago too, there are Chicagoans who are black and who are indigenous to that land. But you got to keep in mind, in the Midwest, that's one of the first places they started scattering a whole lot of people from those areas, in the Midwest. Remember, St. Louis, Memphis, those are sacred grounds. The Black Americans who are born and bred there don't even understand that they walking on sacred grounds. Memphis is Egypt. I'm going too far. I go as far. Let's move on. But yeah, the reason why he said a lot of them come from Chicago, because that was one of the first places they started this migration from out of that Midwest, because they wanted that land. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's move on, child. I spent too much time on that. Girl, let's go get this. So this is what happened. People are saying that, or it was said that Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, all of them were trying to get a black distribution company going. And it was said that Jay-Z and Diddy, being the agents that allegedly they say they are, were the ones who came and stopped them from doing so by snitching to Lyor Cohen. Is that how you say his name? Y'all know Dame hate that nigga. Oh, Dame hate Lyor Cohen. He hate him. And I'm understanding why more and more. Remember, but this is the gag too. Wasn't Irv still trying to do business and get money from Lyor, whatever his name is? Long story short, it was said that they were trying to start their own black distribution company. Now, this is huge. They were going to pool their money and their resources together to where the wealth stays inside of the black community and they don't have to farm out to the orange juice people and all these other people. Okay. It was said that Jay-Z and Diddy, being the agents that they are, went back and told the powers that be, and all hell started breaking loose. They say that's when Irv Gotti had the Fed case, which he beat. Dame Dash got kicked out of Rockefeller. They say the feds was on Jay Prince. It was a whole lot. Suge Knight started going to jail. It was a whole lot. They started dismantling this because they were like, hell no. Let's get into what the people said from their own mouth what happened to them. Y'all get the lights up on the video.
Damon Dash, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince. These four gentlemen got together, gonna put up $30 million apiece.
Contemplating doing the first black-owned distribution company.
The thing is, they wasn't trying to let us in the door. That's why I don't trust these people.
But Suge came up with the idea. It was a brilliant plan. He said, whatever the recording funds, 10% goes to the union. Each time you do a new album, 10%. It was gonna be some get down or lay down shit. Shortly after that, the feds raided.
All of us getting hit up around the same time. Someone left that meeting talking about our move.
It was Jay-Z and Puff that went to those New York corners to let them know what Suge Knight was trying to do. They told Jay, if you help us get rid of Dame, we're going to make you the president of Def Jam.
Why don't we stick together and they got to come to us? For some reason, everybody just wants to do everything on their own. They don't understand collective economics.
Damon Dash, Suge Knight,
All
Irv
right.
Gotti, and Jay Prince.
So what is being said was Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince were trying to collect their money together and make their own distribution company. Remember, Jay-Z and Diddy were in on that meeting as well, but they are puppets and muses for the powers that be. Well, they had to look at the common denominators, like who could have went back and told these clear people, and it was Jay-Z and Diddy, because shortly after that, bad things started happening to these guys, and good things started happening to Jay-Z and Diddy. Now, this is the same thing we were talking about when we were dealing with the Cuffy and the Blue Da Vinci and all that stuff with Big Meech. Sometimes you can kind of like gauge when who the mole is, because things start happening differently for them. Mind you, Irv Gotti beat his Fed case. I don't know if y'all know that. Irv Gotti definitely beat his Fed case. Suge Knight was in and out of jail, but he was kind of beating his stuff too. The last one was when he ran over somebody or hit somebody or something, and they gave him all that astronomical time in sanitary. Jay Prince, I'm not sure what was going on with him, but he's saying that he started getting hit up. And then also, who else? I said Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, and then obviously Dame Dash got kicked from Rockefeller. Why is this important? See, a lot of people are sitting up here talking about, oh, y'all just want to see a black man down when it comes to this Diddy and Jay-Z stuff. I told you guys, in order to be in those positions, they had to do some really horrible stuff to our people. You don't get there by being honest. You don't get there by being good people. For the love of money, not money. For the love of money is the root, meaning the beginning, the origin to all evil. So if these guys are billionaires while the rest of everybody else is either millionaires or poor, then that tells me that there had to be some real devious, horrible things. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Jay Prince and Irv and all them stuff. I'm not saying that they didn't do horrible things to get where they are, because they had to do that as well. But when I talk about how these people deserve what they get, not even if it's not true, because I understand what they had to do to get there. And let's really be clear about this. Yes, Jay-Z went up. Yes, Diddy went up. But every dog has his day. Okay? And for this situation, Diddy is suffering his repercussions. Jay is next. I keep telling y'all, they don't let you niggas leave with this wealth. Are you dumb? If y'all really think Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna leave with that wealth, y'all slow as turtles. Y'all slow as turtles if y'all really think they're going to let Jay-Z and Beyonce leave all that wealth to some nappy-headed kids. Y'all, come on now. Their day is coming. Your wealth in that industry is temporary. It's never permanent. Never. Never. And I believe every word of it that Jay-Z and Diddy did it, because they are agents, in my opinion. I believe it. I believe it. Don't let this small victory of Jay-Z having them people drop the lawsuit make you believe that he's not an animal. In my opinion, he's a horrible person. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. In my opinion, he's a horrible person, because he had to be a horrible person. Hell, people have spoke about the horrible things he's done. Diddy, the horrible things he's done. And again, these Negroes ain't no different neither. Jay Prince, Suge, Irv, all of them done horrible things to get where they are. So I can't necessarily say I feel sorry for them, but I'm looking at it big picture. Big picture, they're saying that in order for them to even compete, they came up with this idea and they didn't understand they had moles in the whole situation. And I believe every single word of it. And you know what I appreciate about Dame? Dame said this. He said, you know, when everything was first popping off with me and I was losing everything left and right, going broke, he was like, man, he was like, I was hurt. He was like, and I was asking God, why me? He said, but looking back in hindsight, I understand now why God was doing that. He was removing me from something that will come back to bite me later on. See, you never know why things are happening when they're happening. I'm guilty of that. When it's going down, you be like, oh my God, this is the most horrible thing that happened to me. Why me, Lord? Why me? Sometimes you got to go through the pain to get to the better side. And I believe that what Dane said is true. God was removing you from something that you didn't realize was going to be horribly way later on down the line. So yeah, you went through your trials. Yeah, you went through your tribulations. Yeah, you felt like the whole world was turning on you and you didn't deserve it. And I'm not saying you did or you didn't, but it was done for a reason. And he thanked God for that, and as he should. Because just imagine if he would have stayed down with the Rock and the Diddy situation. He'll be named in indictments too. Look at God. Won't he do it? So I'm just saying, sometimes we can't question the universe and or question God about what's happening, because a lot of times the ancestors working overtime too. A lot of times the ancestors are working overtime as well. And I don't want to hear nobody on here talking about, oh, but voodoo, that's witchcraft. Y'all liked it when Wakanda Forever was on and T'Challa went to see his ancestors. Y'all was, shut it up. The ancestors be working overtime for you Negroes too. And some of them y'all don't need to be working. I should get in touch with some of y'all ancestors and say, leave them niggas by the wayside, because they don't believe in you no way. But neither here nor there. The Most High, the universe, and the ancestors do work overtime sometimes to move you out of situations, okay? And just stop. Sometimes I get it, because I'm guilty of it. I done gone through some stuff and I've been like, oh my God, why, Lord? Why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? I'm trying to do right. I'm just trying to make it, and you crying and you go through depression, and then you hindsight, you look back and go, oh snap. Actually, I didn't realize it then, but that was the best thing that could have happened to me. You get it? So I just wanted to bring that part up. And Dane was absolutely right. They removed you for a reason. It happened for a reason. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. And thank you. Please get the likes up on the video. But yeah, Jay coming. His day coming. If you think his day ain't coming, you slow. It's coming. It's coming. Pretty and well. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Morning, Boo in chat. I had y'all niece yesterday. We listening from the recovery room. Love you down. Oh, congratulations. And tell our new niece, hey, and welcome to the dollhouse. Oh, we ain't at the dollhouse, but she knows. She done heard us. She done listened in the belly. Hey, welcome, new niece. Welcome, 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 girl. Better y'all than me, girl. I ain't trying to have no churn. Girl, somebody tell me I'm pregnant, girl. Y'all gonna see me on the news with 1 foot off the bridge. Girl, y'all gonna see me on the news. They gonna be saying voodoo about to jump, and is. Girl, please. But shout out to you. Thank you, Dominique Leroux, for the super chat. John Leguizamo said Mexicans started the C-Walk. Listen, that man is a gaslighter, and he's an agent too, put here to do stupid stuff like that. The Mexicans in Cali don't even like Negroes. They didn't start a damn thing. They come down here from Mexico, and they're not even the real Mexicans, but that's a whole other question, a whole other story. But they come down here from Mexico, child. Everybody want to take our history. We got to stop inviting these mother effers to the cookout. We got to stop even allowing them in the rooms, because it goes from I'm a guest to I made it and I created it. Girl, John Leguizamo, I told y'all they got what do they got it? The Mexican civil rights or something like that. Girl, we just got to keep combating that and fighting that. That's the only thing we could do. Divine Empress, thank you for the super chat. You cooking today, sis? Love your Dr. Vu. Yes, heavy on the doctor, light on the Vu. Girl, yes, ma'am. Girl, John Leguizamo is full of crap. He's full of crap. Talking about Mexican civil rights. They ain't even the real Mexicans, so let's start there first. That's what it was. Wine Crow, Tweety. That's what it was. Wine Crow. When I heard Wine Crow, girl, I was so upset. I was so upset. Wine Crow. Mind you, they were fighting for the right to be labeled white just so they don't suffer the oppression that you did. And they won. They're labeled white. To this day. To this day. Girl, John better go ahead, go lay down. Him and the rest of the Wine Crow people. Him and the rest of the Wine Crow people best to go lay down. Okay. Now I want to move on, girl. Let's get Lil Wayne on here. So Lil Wayne performed on Saturday Night Live. I didn't see it. I just seen the stuff on the Shade Room. And I said, what? Oh my God. I couldn't believe what I had seen. I couldn't believe it. So Lil Wayne performed, right, on the SNL thing. I can't play the music for copyright. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit, but I can't play the music for copyright. I'm gonna let y'all hear how he had the new song going. Hold on. Wee. Mind you, he's singing Mrs. Officer. Look. I know she alone, and she know I'm the boss, and she know I get high above the law, and she knows I'm raw. She know I'm from the streets. But all she wanted me to do is love the police. Talking about a wee. Yeah. Bitch. And this who y'all was windmilling for? I hate y'all for this. I would never. I wish I could find Wayne performing Don't Stop. Let me see if I can find. Girl, when I seen this, I started fighting myself. I started fighting me because I was mad because we taking the L. New Orleans is taking the L. Let me see, Lil Wayne. Because this the part that sent me down the river. But y'all wanted Wayne. Oh, we need to get Wayne. We got to get Wayne. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Y'all know Wayne ain't rapped since the Carter 3 or 4 or something like that. He ain't rapped since then. He been singing ever since. And y'all want to get on here talking about, oh, here you go. I found it, y'all. This is a throwback for the people who've been here. This is a throwback. We're gonna get right back to that. But this is a throwback for the people who've been here. Now, y'all remember this, huh? Y'all remember this, huh? This what y'all wanted down to the Super Bowl? This what y'all wanted, huh? I mean, one more time for the people in the bike. Girl, any and everybody around here hollering about Wayne should have did the Super Bowl. Girl, fuck you and your family, bitch. Fuck you and your family, bitch. I'm not about to play with y'all. It's a lot of things I play about, but this I'm not about to play with y'all with. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. See, and this is the problem. Y'all just be letting social media say anything. Y'all let social media tell you, and this is the problem. I am from New Orleans, born and raised my whole life. I didn't move nowhere else till Katrina, girl, and I still came back and went back again. Y'all not about to sit up here and gaslight me, okay? Now, this is the problem that I'm having. He over there doing a jazz version of wee hoo wee hoo wee. Wee hoo wee hoo wee. And then when he want to heighten up the mood, this what y'all is over here advocating for? Girl, y'all make me sick. And I don't care what nobody see. Y'all not about to make me feel bad for how I said what I said. No, ma'am. How many videos y'all need? I told y'all the clone Wayne don't have the old Carter 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3 download. Y'all looking for old Wayne. See, y'all looking for Wayne that had most of the dreads. Hold on. I know what Wayne y'all looking for. Oh, yeah. I know what Wayne y'all looking for. Hold on. Let me, hold on, Wayne. Stay right there. Let me repost this because I'm going to go ahead and download this and make this a soundbite. I know what Wayne y'all looking for. Oh, yeah. I know which Wayne y'all looking for. Hold on. I found him. He on here. I know what Wayne y'all looking for. I had him on here. Let me scroll down some. I know what Wayne y'all looking for. And at this point, I feel like this the Wayne y'all looking for. This the one. The one who had all the dreads. Look. So I'm higher than continental. See, they was coming out then. And you know what I mean? See, we didn't realize the transition that was happening. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want that Wayne. You know what I'm saying? The Carter 2, y'all want Wayne with the short dreads. That's what y'all want. Y'all want Wayne with the short dreads. The ones where he with the braids. Y'all want braids and short dreads, Wayne. He doesn't exist no more. He gone. And y'all not about to gaslight me for making me feel like, hold on. Y'all not about to gaslight me. Listen to me and listen to me good. To make me feel like, where the other Wayne at? Where the Don't Stop I just was showing y'all? Y'all not about to make me feel like this the same Wayne. Girl, go play with your mom. Don't play with me. Please go play with your mom. Now back to the lecture at hand. He around here doing the jazz slowdown. He was Don't Stop. He went from that to wee hoo wee hoo wee wee hoo wee hoo wee wee hoo wee hoo wee. And this what y'all wanted down to the Super Bowl. Neither here nor there. Here come Resume. Y'all some D-riders. My dad been having fun performing for years. He is truly himself when he hit the stage. Go play with y'all mother effing kids. He collected a check after this. What y'all hating for? What y'all getting for hating? Not a damn thing. Resume, call your daddy. I'm gonna get Kaya on the phone. Kaya, she out here playing with grown folks again. Get Kaya on the phone. Regine, wasn't you around here talking about how your daddy should have been performing and Kendrick's performance was lackluster and your daddy would have did this and your daddy would have did that? Girl, your daddy wouldn't have done a damn thing, as we can see. Resume, don't make me go get Kaya. Please don't make me go get Kaya because Kaya had y'all crying the last time. Please don't make me go get Kaya. Thick calves. Do not make me go get Kaya. Okay? Resume, mind your business, stay out of grown folks' business. I know she grown, but still, somehow she's still in grown folks' business. Mind your business, Resume. Please and thank you. This is grown folks over here talking. You go over there and hang with all the baby mamas and see what y'all go skating or something. Stay out of grown folks' business, okay? Please and thank you. Stay out of the grown folks' business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You should be over there making clay animals or something over there with your little friends. We not one of your little friends, Resume. Mind your business before I go get Kaya. And we all know Kaya don't play with y'all like that. Mind your business, Resume. Please and thank you. Girl, Wayne sounded so bad and he looked worse. I said what I said. Ain't nobody about to make me feel no type of way about it. The person who was supposed to perform performed. I enjoyed the performance. Some people didn't, and that's fine. But I know damn well, listen to me and listen to me good. We would have loved that more than we love this. Wait, I never let it play out. Did y'all hear the end of that? Don't stop. Hold on. I never let it play out. Oh, girl, fuck y'all, girl. Y'all not about to, girl, bye. Girl, bye. There's nothing else to discuss. There is absolutely nothing else to discuss. We are done here. There is no more advocating. There is no more nothing. I don't want to hear nothing else. Girl, bye. 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 That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. We're done. Can't nobody else tell me nothing. Period. Can't nobody else tell me nothing. We're done. We're done. Resume, you go lay down. You and your daddy go lay down. And anybody who with that, y'all go lay down with him. If you're from New Orleans and you feel like because he's from New Orleans, he should have performed, you go lay down with all of them, with Resume and her daddy. Go lay down. Please. We're done. We're done. There's nothing else to say. We're done. I mean, what else we got to talk about? Girl, please. Write that one down. Yep, that one done. That one done. Let's go get Onijah. That's her name, Robinson. That lady went down there and played with them people. And they say she might be in a pen. Arrested. So Onijah Robinson, that's the black lady who was from New York. New York, come hold y'all L. We had to take ours. Y'all come take yours. New York, y'all come hold this L right quick. Right quick. It ain't gonna take us long. Come hold your L right quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was over here championing this lady. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, black women is loved all over the world. Oh, they is. All y'all who live by that lady with the green lady with the thing in her hands and the heavy boots and the heavy coats, I need y'all to the front of the congregation. I need y'all up here. Drop the Tims and the green lady in the chat. I need everybody who wear heavy coats, heavy Tims, heavy boots, and they pass that green lady with the thing in her hand. I need y'all up front right quick. Because if we all gonna take L's, we all gonna take L's. We might as well all take our L's if we gonna take them. You know what I'm saying? I had to take mine. It's y'all turn. Come take y'all. Okay? Now, this is what I would like to know. The lady went around there all over the Pakistan. There was people on there. Oh, this is so great. She needs a reality show. Oh, she represent the green lady, so I don't want to hear it. Okay? But neither here nor there. Y'all champion this lady, and when she dropped off in Dubai, I said this ain't gonna go how them people in Pakistan go, because Dubai is heavily biased as far as sex. They don't allow women, don't hardly have no rights down in Dubai. So her ass down there in that muumuu and that headscarf, acting like she Muslim, down there to Dubai acting a fool, done got her ass missing. And I'm pretty positive if somebody down at the Dubai place could reach back out to the Americans and let us know where she's at. I'm pretty positive it's locked away in somebody's prison because you can't go everywhere doing what you want to do, eyebrows. So let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Look at some of the things she was doing. Now we can't find the bitch. Oh yeah, now we can't find it. Now we can't find her. We don't know where she at. Look.
If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And let's see if you touch me out here in the streets. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
Does she know that those men would have every right to pulverize her in the middle of the street, and there would be nothing that she or anybody over here could do? Especially with her threatening a man, that's a crime within itself. Smoking in the street, smoking cigarettes, that's another crime. Does she understand that those men standing around her could have pulverized her in the middle of the street, and there would be nothing that she or I or you or can do, and they would be well within their rights? Cursing, that's another thing. She committed like 3-4 crimes just in that last little part, in that little small part. Y'all be taking this internet shit for real, and it's gonna get a lot of people hurt. They can't find her. I wish Trump would free her. I wish Trump would. It's so many people need to be freed. I wish Trump would free her. Trump better leave that alone. We're not wasting those. No, we're not wasting those resources. Hell no. Let her stay right where she at. I don't give a damn. Well, but Voodoo, she's bipolar. Well, she about to be tripolar over there in what you call it? No, we're not free. Girl, please. You can't go around everybody talking. You can't even do that in America everywhere. She should have been on her way home to New York. They say they put her on a plane to go to New York, and allegedly the plane has stopped in Dubai and she got off. Now they can't find the heifer. They can't find her. I don't see why people were even like parading this and championing this. I've been worried about Onijah Robinson like she was my own sister. Y'all wasn't worried when y'all was, oh, it's so funny what she out there doing. It's so funny what she out there doing. No, don't be worried now. See, this is the thing, and this is what we got to deal with when it comes to our culture. We have to bring back shame, and we have to call out wrong. And what's wrong is her going to any of these countries doing what she did. That was wrong. It wasn't funny. It wasn't cute. It was wrong. It was wrong. And if she's mentally ill to the extent in which people are saying the fact that she was able to get on this plane and go over there, them people don't care nothing about. That's an American thing. Them people don't give a damn about no mental health. Them people don't care about none of that. That's us soft ass Americans in their eyes. We soft. That's y'all. Them people don't give a damn about that mental health bipolar. They don't give a damn about none of that. None of that. We shouldn't have been parading this shit and championing this shit from the beginning. We shouldn't have. We should have been saying, hey, bro, you doing the most. So we don't know where she at, child. If y'all would like to keep her in your prayers, say a small memo, send a small memo up to the Lord. Do not clog up the prayer line with this bull. Wherever she's at, hopefully she'll resurface. If not, then queso dips and chips. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is horrible. No. That's what happens when you go around to other people's homes and disrespect them. Okay. Now, again, I don't know if she's in jail or nothing like that. I can't say that she is, but that's what's being speculated down on the streets. Okay. I can't deal with it. We got to stop degeneracy. We got to stop doing that. We're going to get a lot of people hurt. Now, if the lady has been detained, partially, I ain't going to say it's partially Americans' fault, because how does she know? Well, maybe she online. I don't know. But this internet going to get a lot of people hurt. That's all I'm saying. It's going to get a lot of people hurt. Moving on. I want to get to All right, let's just talk about it. I didn't even put him in the title, but we'll discuss it. So Drake around here saying that he crying, talking about how Spotify is shadow banning his music because his sales ain't doing what he thought it was gonna do. But before we get to that, let's start with a note that people need to hear. Let's start with a note that people need to hear. Y'all get the likes up on the video. This is some real spill right here y'all about to hear. Don't disregard people for their status, for the way they look. A lot of times the most wisdom is in the people you think that least have them. Check it out.
Revolution wasn't televised in the 60s. Is it going to be televised in the 90s?
Well, you know, the catchphrase, what that was all about, the revolution will not be televised. That was about the fact that the first change that takes place is in your mind. You have to change your mind before you change the way you live and the way you move. So when we said that the revolution will not be televised, we were saying that like that the thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country. But I think that the Black Americans have been the only real diehard Americans here, because we're the only ones who carried the process through the process. That everyone else has to sort of like skip stages. We're the ones who marched, we're the ones who carried the Bible, we're the ones who carried the flag, we're the ones who tried to go through the courts. And being born American didn't seem to matter, because we were born Americans, but we still had to fight for what we were looking for.
Revolution wasn't televised in the 60s. Is it going to?
What this man said was so true as far as the revolution not being televised. He said it's not going to be televised because it starts in the mind. It starts here. A change of thinking, a change of the behavior, a change of how we view each other, a change of how the things that we cherish and the things that we should. That's why he says the revolution won't be. Listen, this is the sickest part of us. The government and the powers that be has only enslaved us through here. They didn't have to put shackles on our hands. They got us here. Once this is cured, you looking at a whole different change and a whole different new group of people. Okay? When he said the revolution wasn't going to be televised because it starts in here, that's exactly what that means. I didn't think about it until I saw this video, because I'm thinking the revolution not going to be televised, meaning some stuff going to happen and it's going to be low key. But what he's saying makes absolute sense. It starts here. Once this is cured, that's where the revolution begins. The mind controls the actions in the body. Right now, we're under a spell. We're under a spell through music, entertainment, social media, everywhere. We are getting attacked mentally left and right. Education-wise, we're being attacked. Religious-wise, we're being attacked. Everything is attacking this. They don't have to put us in chains. I told you, they already got us enchained here. Once we free our minds from that, we're going to be good to go. But we got to start somewhere. Just like what we were just talking about. We can't parade and champion degeneracy. We can't. We got to bring back shame. We got to say, hey, this is wrong, and not feel bad and have somebody turn it around and call you victim shaming. See, they made the wrong right and the right wrong. And that's part of the sickness in our brain. But the video, now you're victim shaming, age shaming, this shaming, that shaming. Sometimes some shit need to be shamed. Carlissa, Tia Kemp, and Tokyo Tony should be shamed. Sometimes they gotta shame people. That's just the way life is. Ain't no such thing as an age shaming or victim shaming or none of that stuff. Remember, I got all the backlash from Maxine Waters because I said she was out there too old to be playing with these people. Get the video on here. Remember, they said I was age shaming because Maxine Waters was out there doing this to these people?
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at them. Let them see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Look, will you bring it out again? Because I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I don't care what you say, Buster. I didn't say it. And if I didn't say it, I didn't say it. Give me my glasses. I didn't say it. Maxine and that old ass woman, too old to be out there talking about showing somebody their ID. That's just the fact. Ain't no age shaming. It's the facts. Get y'all old ass inside somewhere where they got a blanket and some coffee. Y'all don't need to be out there in front of that young man talking about, I didn't say it. No. That ain't no age shaming. It's the truth. They wrong for being out there with all of that. Okay? And again, it's all about the revolution starting here. Once we come from under that spell, bruh, we gonna be cold-blooded when we come from under that spell. You get it? We gonna be cold-blooded. We gonna be a cold-blooded people. Yeah, she could have failed. I told you I'd have huffed and puffed and blew her ass down. Me, I wouldn't have put my hands on her though. I'd have went old school. I'd have went old big bad wolf. I'd have huffed and puffed and blew both of their canes out their hands, and down goes Frazier. And down goes Frazier. Sometimes it's the things you don't do that matters. I'd have blew their cane smooth out their hands. I ain't touch him. I just said I'd have blew the canes out their hands. Did you see what Voodoo did? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. No, I didn't say nothing. And I didn't have my glasses, so I didn't say it. Oh, Lord. Just the canes. I want to touch them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's elderly abuse. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't promote violence, you know. But if the canes just so happen to fall, I just need y'all to have my back. Did y'all see Voodoo? I didn't say it. I need everybody to say it all together. I didn't say it. Oh, Lord, but Lord, forgive me. Please, Lord, forgive me. I'm just playing. He know I just play. The Lord know I be playing. You know what I'm saying? He made me, so he know I be playing. Oh, he saw that. My bad. My bad, God. Anyway, get the likes up on the video, bro. So listen, let's get to Drake. Drake crying, y'all. Drake crying. Drake said that Spotify is shadow banning his music, and that's why the people ain't buying his album. And that's not true. Drake, they say it sounds like old songs y'all threw together anyway. That's what they say, Drake. I didn't hear the album. They say that the album sound dated. They say it's trash. That's what they say. I didn't say it. I think Wack on here talking about it too. Hold on, let me go get Wack. Wiggity Wack with the 3 fingers. Wack 100 Drake. I think Wack said it too. But you know, Wack just be saying anything too. Let me see. Wack 100 was on, you know, he loved one of them Clear People podcasts. And he was talking about how I can't find it. Fuck it. It is weird. But Wack even came on here and said that it sounded like some old songs. Let me say this, bro. I think that Drake have the Drakeettes and they are a fan base and they're gonna come out and support, you know, at any given concert. And I think that they should. And I think that that's great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these are the facts. A lot of people have moved forward from that music. A lot of people have. You got to keep in mind, some people was just rocking with it because that's all we had. A lot of people don't move forward. So for Drake to get on here and say that that's why his album ain't selling, I think that that's messed up. Somebody said, so I searched. Now he liked the post. Somebody said, so I searched for Kendrick on Spotify and GNX pops up. Then I go ahead and search for Drake. and Party Next Door and SS4U doesn't pop up. Spotify on some bull. And Champagne Poppy, you know, he a little film. He likes the post. And look at y'all think they conspiring against the owl? Thousands of Drake fans are complaining it's hard to find his album on these platforms. Now, I didn't try to search because I don't buy nobody albums. But at the end of the day, Drake, if that's the case, and it could possibly be, I'm not taking anything from Drake. But I think that even if it wasn't shadow banned or, you know, compressed on these platforms, a lot of people are not here for this. Like a lot of people this is not their bag no more. Like the Drake era has come and gone. I told you the machine is the ones who control this stuff. Tweety said, I just searched it and found it. He lying. I seen somebody else on Twitter say that too. Like, I just don't understand. Callie Nola says that a lot of people, it was charting. Hold on. What you say, Callie Nola? She says he was charting on Spotify for a few hours, which means that a whole bunch of people listened to it in one time and didn't like it. Listen, I heard the one song where he dissed what's his name? Joe Budden. And I only went and got it on YouTube for context because I only heard the one line and it didn't make sense. And I told y'all, it sounds like everything that he's always already had. It doesn't sound no different from, it sounds the same poetry over a beat. It sounds like everything that he's always done. Like, I think that people are moving the needle as far as rap. You got to keep in mind too, Kendrick brought back real rap again. He's ushering that back in. No more gone are the days of we just liking the song for the beat. Now people actually want to hear. People are coming back into the era of actually wanting to hear art. What are you saying? Does it make sense? Does it sound good? Like, I think that plays a huge part in why his numbers may not be numbering. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I think that they could be possibly doing something behind the scenes? Possibly, yeah. Because whatever you done to this industry, they giving you your lashings in front of everybody. And you can't understand it because the half orange juice side of you ain't never been through nothing like this. But it just is what it is. It just is what it is. People are moving on, bro. And the Drake cats gonna always be there. They gonna always support. But everybody else who only had you, a lot of people are like, all right, cool. That was cool. It sounded like what we heard before. Let's move on. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, he's very privileged, just me, extremely privileged. So much so that he couldn't believe. He couldn't believe that his album ain't number one. And obviously, Kendrick's stuff is doing numbers because he just did the Super Bowl. He's breaking all types of records. He just surpassed one of Drake's records. But it makes sense. He just did the Super Bowl. Duh. That's the whole point. That's why they don't get paid to do the Super Bowl. Because you get your money and your accolades on the back end, on the bike. That's what this is all about. They don't pay Super Bowl halftime performers because they get paid through streams and everything after they get off. And that's why Kendrick numbers is going this higher than it probably would have if he had not done the Super Bowl. Or even had the beef, to be completely honest. Dimple Pop, thank you for the super chat. DJ Vu, I'm crying so hard, bro. You talking about the don't stop, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you again. My stomach hurts so bad. What is wrong with you? Girl, I just be on here josing and talking and all of that. Girl, I just be playing, girl. Thank you again for the super chat. Courtney, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Someone said he slowly transitioned into Flavor Flav right before our eyes and we didn't know it. Hell yeah. Wayne looked so bad. He looked so bad. And again, I'm from the city, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I ain't going to stand behind wrong because you know, no, Wayne is wrong. 1,000%. 1,000,000,000,000%. Okay. Shaka, thank you for the super chat. It's my birthday, Vu. Cue the MF and music. I'm from Savannah. Love from Savannah. Shout out to Savannah. We need a commercial break anyways. So let's do this. Let's do a happy birthday for my girl, Shaka, and any and everybody else in the chat who's celebrating a birthday. And this will give y'all some time to get these doggone likes up, because y'all act like the like button is y'all contagious, like it's gonna hurt y'all or something. Girl, go ahead on, get the likes up on this video. And happy birthday, Shaka, and everybody else celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Fat. Happy birthday, Shaka, and everybody in the channel, in the chat that's got a birthday. Aquarius season. Tula said y'all season been long as hell. Oh, Lord, y'all is crazy. Happy birthday, bro. All right, I hope y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into the next thing. Married to Medicine. All right. Lord have mercy. Where do I begin, child? Where do I begin? All right. Let's start with Quad. This here is Quad. Miss Quad. She got it. And I'm only talking about this because I thought that this was interesting, this altercation. Now, this is Quad, right? Quad is on Married to Medicine. She's been on since season 1. She used to be really good friends with Mariah. Shout out to Mariah, who created the show and put it together. But she used to be really good friends with Mariah. She was married to this man named Dr. G. Let's get Dr. G on here. Let's see. Do we have a Do we have a the Instagram? I might can find them on Twitter. So she was married to Dr. G. Let me see. Dr. G is a psychiatrist. And remember, the premise of the show, Married to Medicine, is all about doctors and their spouses, right? Let's get over here. This is Dr. G. You can't hardly see his face, but he's a little guy and he sounds like a biatch, okay? And she was married to him. But now, obviously, she's allegedly with this new guy. That's the guy confronting him because basically they're on this trip to Key West, right? They're on this trip to Key West. I had to go watch 2 episodes to understand why we're here. I hadn't been watching Married to Medicine, but they go on this trip to Key West. Dr. G is now remarried to a girl named Tisha or Sweet Tea. And Quad is dating this guy right here, who's also on her Instagram. Let me bring him back up. Quad is now dating this guy. Now they go on this couples trip. Dr. G has his new wife. Quad has her new man. His name is King, okay? King goes with Quad to the doggone thing. And when they get there, they're playing couples games. Like, oh, how many times a week are y'all bopping? How did you know he was the one? Like them little couples questions. But what I noticed during this game was Quad was being very, very purposefully, she purposefully, in my opinion, kept addressing Dr. G and his new wife, Sweet Tea. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of them. Dr. G, hold on, Sweet Tea. She kept going at both of them, like, oh, y'all should have, mind you, she was supposed to, they were married. One of the reasons why they divorced was because Quad didn't want to have a baby. He did. It was a whole bunch of stuff. Quad didn't want to have a baby. He did. She said that he was abusive. She had a whole lot of claims, and I believe all those claims or whatever. But ultimately, she didn't want him no more. So she divorces Dr. G. Now, Dr. G in turn gets married to this woman here, Sweet Tea. They on this couples trip. Mind you, Dr. G and Quad were in the group together because they were married. But once Dr. G and Quad split up, obviously they're going to have significant others and they're going to bring these people to the group. Quad feels like, why did y'all bring Sweet Tea to the group when this is my group of friends? But at the end of the day, it's also Dr. G's group of friends because they all been there from the beginning. I'm just trying to get y'all the backstory before we get to the fight. Okay? So Dr. G brings his new wife, Sweet Tea. Get her on here. This is her. I don't want to get copyright, so I'm trying to catch a still shot of her. This is his new wife, Sweet Tea, and then obviously Quad bring her new nigga, the guy King. That's her new man. Now during the game, they asking couples questions, and in my opinion, I think Quad was aggravating the situation. Like, oh, me and King, we have sex 15 times a week. Even though one of the reasons her and Dr. G got divorced was because they wasn't having sex. Oh, we gonna have a baby. Even though one of the reasons why her and Dr. G got divorced is because he wanted a baby, she didn't. I felt like she was poking. Long story short, they get into this argument. Dr. G is being disrespectful to Quad. Quad is being disrespectful to them, talking about she's gonna throw because they're having fertility issues. Dr. G and his new wife, which I believe the lady knew about before. I believe she knew about before she got married to Dr. G, but that's my only thing. But they're having fertility issues, and Quad said stuff like, oh, y'all need to get y'all little baby Lunsford, because that's his last name, and I want to be the one to plan your baby shower, bye. Sweet Tea was very calm and collected, and when she first started to respond, Dr. G went off on his wife, telling her, don't respond to Quad. But my thing is, as a woman and as a wife, you're not about to keep playing with me, and I'm not supposed to say nothing. Like, somebody got to get her. Quad not about to get in. And again, I don't care either way about none of these girls, but I'm just calling it fair. Quad cannot say what she want to say, and everybody else got to just shut up and take it. When Sweet Tea started to respond and Dr. G went off on Sweet Tea, you better than me, because I'd have cussed Dr. G ass smooth the F out. Don't you ever get in between me handling my business with another woman. First of all, if she's gonna address me and keep throwing all this shade toward my way, do not get in between that. Just like I wouldn't get in between you and another man getting into y'all stuff, don't do that. Now, if she want to keep addressing me and ask for the smoke, I'm going to give her all the smoke she wants. But do not get in the way of that. But he ends up going off on Sweet Tea. From what I'm hearing behind the scenes, they say he cussed her out royally like a dog. I'm giving y'all the backstory. So, boom. Quad is over there saying this, that, and the third. Long story short, Dr. G and the people at the hotel say, party over, everybody go back to their corners. Party over, party over. Boom. They get back upstairs. Dr. G ends up saying, I need to go take a walk. He's just so pissed. And this is the facts. Dr. G is still feeling the way that Quad done moved on and that they divorced. He fought for his marriage. He did not want to get divorced from Quad. Quad is the one wanted the divorce. But if you ask me, get Quad back on here. Quad acting like she's so over this stuff. But Quad, I feel like you use this man King to get back at Dr. G. There's something in you that still feels the way about Dr. G. Can't nobody tell me nothing different, because the move, when a woman has moved on from a man, they don't want to talk about him. They're not even really tripping. And I get it for the show's sake. They got to be around each other. But the way Quad was nitpicking and picking, Quad still feels the way. Maybe she thought that he wasn't going to get another woman. Maybe she thought he wasn't going to get remarried. Maybe she thought that the woman that he get, you know what I'm saying, wasn't going to, but whatever it is, there's something inside of Quad that still feels the way about Dr. G. And this man right here, King, you don't even realize it. You just a pawn in the game. She's using you, bro. She's using you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Quad is using you to get back at Dr. G. Because I know one thing about a woman. When you done and over with a man, girl, they can't even press you like that. And you not worried about what the hell they got going on. Okay? So, yes, Quad was drunk. And they say a drunk tongue speak a sober mind. Hello? Quad was drunk. But the old folk used to say a drunk tongue speak a sober mind. Okay. We ready to talk, or what we doing? We playing or we talking? So her being drunk don't mean nothing. Quad still feel a way about Dr. G because the way she was just, it was just like, girl, just go get your husband back at this point. Just go get your husband back. And King was being used as a doggone porn. Okay? So now, this is where Dr. G goes left for me. So the guy King, let's go over here. The guy King goes, now mind you, all the guys are over on this side. It's so much drama on these 2 episodes. I should have really reviewed this season, but it's too late and I don't care no more. The guy King is over there with all the guys and the women are over there by themselves, right? So the guy King, Greg, Dr. G, that's Quad's ex-husband. He tells the guy King, you know, I just wanted to let you know, I didn't mean no disrespect towards you. He's apologizing. I apologize if you felt disrespected. It's just that I felt like Quad was nitpicking with me and trying to get stuff with my wife. And I had no intentions on disrespecting you as a man, you know, so I'm just letting you know my apologies. I'm sorry. Mind you, King don't even realize he getting played. Maybe he do. Maybe she paid him, then they here for this reason. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, good. Even the guy King was like, okay, bet. Cool. We ain't no, it ain't no problem. Ain't no squarf. It's cool. But then Dr. G goes on to say, you don't understand. There's a history there between me and Quad, and I know her. He was like, so when she kept talking, I told her to shut the F up. King was like, you did what? He said, yeah, I told her to shut the F up. So King, being a man, was like, hey, bro, you're not going to disrespect my girl while I'm here. So I think that you owe her an apology. Now, I'm on King's side. You do owe her an apology because as a man, why is you telling her to shut the F up? That ain't none of your wife. And even if it was, wouldn't mean that you could. But neither here nor there. You have no right telling, especially while she's in the presence of another man, you should not be telling her to shut the F up. So now I'm on King's side. You're not going to disrespect her in front of me. You're not going to disrespect her at all, but you're not going to disrespect her in front of me. I'm here for it. Dr. G was like, yeah, I'm not apologizing. Now, this is why I'm on Dr. G's side. Because in this confrontation I'm about to show you, he's going to go to Dr. G after they already having an altercation with Sweet Tea and Heavenly. He's going to take this opportune time, this is King, going to take this opportune time to go over to Dr. G and tell Dr. G, now's the time you need to go apologize to my woman, which is Quad. And not only should you go apologize to her, anything you have to say to me moving forward, you need to come to me as a man. Now, I'm not mad at that. The only problem I have I'm with Dr. G. So you mean to tell me she get to say whatever it is she want and I can't respond? That's not cool. Quad know exactly what she was doing when she came down here with this man. She got her a nice looking man so that she could say, I leveled up from Dr. G. She went got her a nice looking man. He's younger. He's more athletic and he's with the shiz naive. She did this on purpose. But to antagonize Dr. G and Sweet Tea over and over and over and over, and to feel like you got all this autonomy over who should and she should not be on the show, when at the end of the day, both of y'all started the show together, you came on with Dr. G. He got just as much right to bring his wife as you have to bring this nigga here. See, I'm not a huge fan of any of these people, so I can call it fair. When he confronts Dr. G and tell Dr. G, when you got something to address it through me, I'm for that. But also he should say, I'll talk to Quad and tell Quad not to address you as well. Because see, as a man, see what a real man would have said was, Quad, as a man, let me handle Greg. Let me handle Dr. Greg and let me deal with Greg. Don't address him no more. Because I don't want to have to end up getting into no altercation with this man behind you addressing them. I get it. That's your ex-husband. If you want me to step in and be a man and protect you, let me do that. But the only way to do that is to minimize you going over to him and saying stuff to him. So as a man, see, a lot of people don't know how this goes because they ain't never been around no real man. As a man, let me deal with Dr. G. Okay? Don't you go over there telling him nothing because I'm going to have to step in, then it's going to be a problem. If there's any issues, I already told him to address me. And if there's any issues with you, you let me know and I'll address him. That's what a man does. But see, when you just hear as a pawn and you don't even realize it, King, you goes addressing Dr. G like, oh, I don't care what she say. You just can't say nothing back to her. And that is where it all falls apart. Everybody right and everybody wrong. But at the end of the day, Quad should have not been addressing them people because this had nothing to do with them. She was antagonizing them the whole time. Lying, talking about they have sex 15 times a week. Girl, bye. Lying, talking about they talking about babies and like, girl, bye. You were doing this on purpose because you wanted to get a rise out of that man. And when he finally gave you the rise you want, now you want to hide behind this guy, King, who's a pawn, and he don't even know it. Now he and Dr. G about to get into a whole fist fight behind Quad and that bull, and Dr. G being the ignorant you know what. They both wrong. So I want to play a little bit of what happened down Samaritan Medicine. This is King addressing Dr. G. Mind you, tensions are already heightened because Sweet Tea was already about to fight Heavenly. And it's another thing with Heavenly. Sweet Tea had every right to ask, why did you invite all these couples that have all these problems? Because remember, Sweet Tea and Phaedra are supposed to be friends. She asked Heavenly, why would you invite Apollo and his wife knowing that Phaedra was coming and it could start a whole thing? Heavenly was like, you mind your business, bitch. I don't have to say nothing to you, but I'm with Sweet Tea on this. If it's something dealing with Dr. Jackie, you the one jumping up. Why I can't jump up for my friend? It was a whole lot of mess. Y'all got to go watch these last 2 episodes. It is crazy. Now, this is King. While that's happening, they had to pull Sweet Tea away. This is him confronting Dr. G. Girl, look at Dr. G looking like he really about the shits. Look.
What happened last night? I'm going to let that shit slide, all right?
Okay.
You don't need to speak to her no more.
I don't want to speak to her no more.
All right, so don't let it happen, all right? And then we ain't going to.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, King came with aggression. What happened last night, I'm gonna let that shit slide. I'm only stopping it because I don't want to get copywritten. What happened last night, I'm gonna let that shit slide. But don't let it happen again. What man about to let you approach them? And Dr. G, you a whole hoe out here. Because that's where y'all should have went. That's why the blow. Hold on, bro. You don't know me like that. The fuck? The fuck? But Dr. G, you a whole hoe out here because you let that man come get in your space and tell you, I'm going to let that shit slide, but it ain't going to happen again. See, King already was ready to throw blows, if you ask me. You get it?
Don't have no problems.
Listen,
right?
Tell her to stop saying the shit that she says.
No, she can say whatever she want to say.
Not to me, though.
Hold on.
Dr. G's well within his right. He's 100% right. You want me to shut the F up, but you're not going to put a muzzle on your bitch? Oh, dude, that don't go like that. Oh, she can say what she want to say, but I'm supposed to shut the... No. I'm with Dr. G right here. No. Hell no. Put a muzzle on your bitch, and then we'll discuss me not saying nothing or addressing her. Period.
Hold on.
Not to me.
No, she said whatever she want to say.
How do you want me not to talk to her and then she can say shit to me?
I'm telling you.
Does that make sense to you?
If she says something to you, you address me. You don't speak to her.
Check ain't gonna let nothing pop off. No, but I just need you to stay with me.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Faye. I feel like Phaedra, now this is Dr. G's wife. I feel like Phaedra pulled Sweet Tea away because she knew King was about to put a 2-piece and a biscuit on Dr. G. Phaedra, I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like you pulled that girl away from her husband on purpose. Because you're not about to listen. My husband, and don't get me wrong, I'm not stepping in no man's situation. But I damn sure not about to be far enough away from my husband in case he need me, bitch. Unhand me, bitch. Oh no, my man is in confrontation. I need to be around there in case I have to get something, pick something up and knock this nigga upside the head. Now my husband, girl, are you crazy? Are you crazy? I need to be in reach in case I got to pick up this stick and pop this nigga in the back of his head for hitting my husband because I know my husband. I don't think he gonna win the fight. We might have to jump this nigga. Oh no, don't pull me away. Hell no. Again, I don't jump in men's fights. Okay? But it don't look like Greg gonna win this fight. I need to be in arm's reach in case I gotta hit this nigga in the back of the head with a coconut or something. Let me go, bitch. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? Phaedra, I felt like you did this on purpose, Fat. I do. Listen. Why is you pulling this lady away from her husband? This don't make no sense.
Shaq ain't finna let pop out. You tell her, don't be coming at me with the crazy shit.
I'm telling you.
And if she coming
hold
at
on,
me with crazy shit,
hold on. I'm telling you some shit right now. I know about the past, right? I ain't gonna go
you know
fight
her
the past.
side of the past.
Facts. You know what she said from her point of view. You don't know the full side because you've never spoken to me. And I don't think you necessarily have to, but if you're going to come from that angle, don't say I know about the past because you only know her side. I'm with Dr. G. You don't know my side. Don't tell me you know my past about me and my ex-wife. Don't do that. Don't do that now.
Tell me something different then. Tell me something different.
You gonna find out.
Tell me something different.
You gonna find out.
You don't want to find out.
What don't I want to find out? Listen, I'm a doctor, bro. I ain't got time to be fighting with people who coming up and me talking, sending like veiled threats. I don't have time to fight you or anybody else.
I ain't making no threats.
I just hope she takes her.
I ain't making no threats.
I hope you sweep off her feet.
I ain't making no threats.
As far as you can sweep her, bro.
Dr. G. Dr. G. I'm with you, Dr. G, though. You're not wrong right here. You're not wrong. Dr. G not wrong right here now. He not wrong, but it's just like, say, bruh, I'm not about to be I'm a doctor. I'm not about to be fighting nobody out here who just came off the paddle boat talking about they gonna have the woman honor who I used to be married to. I'm not about to do that, bruh. I'm a doctor. I'm a whole doctor. What I look like fighting a nigga that just came off the banana boat in the snorkel tour? What I look like doing that? I'm a whole doctor. Why would I do something like that? I'm a doctor. I wear a white coat. Why would I do that? And you just came from out there doing a speedboat tour. Why would I do that? Dr. G, you should have said, all right, bro, go ahead, bro. Listen, and let me tell you why, to de-escalate the situation. But again, as a man, and I'm not a man, I understand why he felt like he had to kind of like, puff his little chest up and hold his ground. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't about to punk me now. You feel me? And that's what the boy King was doing. He was trying to punk Dr. G. And you can't do that. That don't go like that. He was trying to punk Dr. G. Yo, this was crazy when I see this. Hold on.
Bruh.
Look, I got no words for her.
I said one thing.
Let's tell her to stop saying shit
As long as
about
you
me.
ain't got no words, we good.
Man,
all
what,
right?
man? What, man?
All right.
Who do you think you're talking to, bro?
Man, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. What you gonna do? No. We don't need you in here.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all did turn up when everybody stepped in between. Look at Cecil. I like Cecil. Cecil has always been the most I love me some Cecil. Cecil is the nicest. Him and Dr. And Heavenly Husband, Diddy. I like them too. They so unproblematic.
No. Like that, because I know how your girl is. So I think it's like that. That's what you want to do. Oh, no. No.
Not quite want to come run over. Girl.
What are you talking about?
That's how they roll. Oh, hell no.
Baby, that's right, sweetie. Bitch, Sweet Tea seen her husband about to get beat up. Listen, that's what a real wife supposed to do. Sweet Tea seen her husband about to get beat up and said,
Yeah. Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
As she should. As she should. As she should. Rewind Sweet Tea right quick. Girl, that's what you should have been did that. You should have been did that. Look at Sweet Tea, girl.
Oh, hell no.
Go ahead on, girl. Go ahead on, girl. My girl said, bitch, no.
Yeah. Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
Wait, let me play it in slow motion. This is golden. This is so golden. Let me play it in slow motion right quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta see it in slow motion. Hold on. I gotta see it in slow motion, y'all. Let's get the playback speed. Let's get it down to 0.5. Let's see. Oh, hell no! Sweetie say, bitch, play with your mom, not me. Let me.
Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
And I know that, listen, Phaedra was pulling her away from her husband because she said, Shet not gonna let nothing happen. Do I need to rewind that part? Phaedra said, don't worry about it. Shet not gonna let nothing happen. Ain't that Tasha's husband name Shet or something like that? All the Africans in Atlanta last name Shet. They name Shet. Look.
Shaq ain't finna let shit pop out.
See? Told you. She wasn't pulling her away from the heavenly stuff. She was pulling her away from the fight by her husband. You better than me, sweet tea. I would have been unhanded. I would have been had that heifer unhand me talking about Shet ain't gonna let nothing happen. Bitch, Shet ain't gonna fight on my husband's behalf, and we might have to jump this nigga. The fuck? No. She was pulling her away from her husband, and there's no way. Look.
Stay with me. Shaq ain't finna let shit pop out. You to stay with me. No, but I just need you to stay with me. Shaq ain't finna let shit pop out.
You don't speak to her.
Shaq ain't gonna let nothing pop out. No, but I just need you to stay with me. Shaq ain't finna let shit pop out.
Girl, don't tell me what I seen. Don't tell me what I seen. She was pulling her away from her husband. No way. But she was able to redeem herself. You
tell her, don't be. No, hell no.
When I tell you, Sweet Tea turned into doggone Gail Divas, bitch. Sweet Tea turned into all of the great runners of all time. Let me put it in slow motion. Put it in slower than that. I need to see it slower than that. As she should. Run it back. My girl giving Pamela Anderson tease. What's up? For her man. For her nigga. She giving Pam Anderson tease. Girl, Baywatch tease. What we talking about? Baywatch tease. Don't play, girl. Baywatch tease. Yeah. Run him. Go and get my nigga. What's up? Yup. Titties popping out and all. We don't care. It's survival mode. We don't care, girl. Titties could fall down to the knees, girl. We are in survival mode. Get my boy on here.
It's survival. I get somebody life. Smells like somebody life.
What we talking about? She doing what she's supposed to do. And Phaedra pulling her away, in my opinion, was messy. It was super messy. Don't pull me away from my husband when he getting into no doggone argument, talking about Shet ain't gonna let nothing happen. Girl, I don't know no Shet, and I don't give a damn about no Shet. Shit. Do not pull me away from my husband when I feel like he about to get his ass whipped. We might have to jump this nigga. Don't play with no me. And Phaedra, you was wrong for that. Now, why is this important? Shout out to Sweet Tea, girl. You did what you got to do. Come on, Pam Anderson. Come on, Pam. Come on, Pam. Come on, Pam. Go ahead, Pam. Knock Phaedra phone out her hand and everything. Come on, Pam. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go and run for my nigga. Going over there. What's up? Anybody got a problem with that? You lying. Anybody got a problem with that? Y'all crazy. She supposed to do that. Nigga said little booty just like Pam. Go ahead on, Pam. My girl giving Pam Anderson teas. Baywatch teas. Girl, what we talking about? She look just like Pam Anderson with a tan. Big old boobs, no bottoms. But why is this important? This is the point. Because we got to move on to this last story. This is the point, you guys. Quad was 100% wrong. Regardless to Toya bringing it up like, hey, this is kind of awkward in front of that man and he's sitting behind you. Regardless to that, Quad is using this man, King, to doggone go after Dr. G. That's what this is all about. She says she don't care. She says she moved on, yet she always over there trying to nitpick with the girl, trying to show up at the girl bachelorette party. Quad is still pressed like a panini. Period, point blank. And they say that the man King was banned, allegedly. They say he banned from Married to Medicine. He can't come back and be married to no more medicine or something like that. And I'm with Mariah. Why are you even here? You're not married to medicine, my love. I'm with Mariah. Why is Quad here? She's not even married to medicine. We're all jokes. Why are you even here? You're not even married to medicine, my love. That was the realest Mariah said. He looked like he whipped the hell out. He looked like he beat Dr. G ass. Do you hear me? I don't think Dr. G, his voice is lighter than mine. He talking like this. I don't care. He looked like he beat the piss out of Dr. G. No wonder they done banned him. But Quad, anything coming from that, that's on you. That's on you. Yeah, Phaedra too. She shouldn't be there neither. Phaedra too. Phaedra shouldn't be there neither. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Quad, you started it. I don't care how drunk you was. You started it. You should have left them people alone. That's what you should have did. Left them people alone, okay? But that was the fight that I wanted to discuss. That was talking. It's a lot talking about it on social media. Didn't Tasha K, wasn't it her? Who that was exposed that he ain't got all these businesses? That he do rentals and all that stuff. Well, I think it was Tasha K. Put it in the chat. Then Tasha K exposed that nigga ain't got what Quad making it seem like he got something of that nature. Facts, Tiff. That's the thing. My husband would have went off on me if I'm talking about past relationships in front of people. That's a whole other thing within itself. Quad spent that entire time at that game talking about old stuff with her and Dr. G. As a man, I'm sitting here thinking, if I'm sitting in front of my old man now, and all I could do in front of my ex-husband is talk about him and me and him and back in the day and antagonize him, he'd have been like nudging me under like, girl, stop. Like my old man would have been like, chill. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He'd have been nudging me like, come here. What's up? What you got going on? You act like you obsessed with these niggas. I know how my old man would have been. You act like you obsessed with this nigga. Why you keep bringing this shit up? Like, leave that shit alone. So the fact that's why I feel like he's hired help. That's why I feel like that, because he's just sitting there and he's just taking it. And Quad is just antagonizing these people. And you gonna go tell Dr. G, oh, next time don't say nothing to her, always coming from me. And when G say, okay, tell your girl to not say nothing about me. Oh no, she can say whatever she wants. It's giving hired help. It's giving hired help. Yeah, she was making everybody uncomfortable. Girls, it's giving hired help. Because I know my old man would have been like, man, you embarrassing the fuck out of me, and you're not about to keep embarrassing me. Keep bringing that nigga up, and I'm going to send you over there with that nigga. That's how my old man would have told. Keep bringing that nigga up, and I'm about to send you right over there with that nigga. Keep bringing him up. Because listen, as women, think about it. If the shoe was on the other foot and you married to a man who's around his ex-wife and all he keep doing is badgering and nitpicking at the ex-wife, you can't tell me y'all not about to turn up. Y'all about to turn up. You must still won't be with that bitch. You must still like her. All you doing is you know how women are. But we can't have it both ways. We cannot have it both ways. We can't. It's giving hired help, in my opinion. That's what it's giving. No woman or man would want to see that. And at the end of the day, Quad was wrong. Drunk or not, she was wrong. Now let's move on, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. She says, "Boo, please come help me pack up this house. I am tired, boss." Hey, I feel what you got to do. I hate moving. That's the word. I hate moving. That is the worst thing for me. I hate moving. I just hate it. I don't envy your fat, but once it's over, it's over. That's all I got for you. And congratulations on the new crib. Congratulations. Miss Key, thank you for the super chat. Paying my dollhouse dues. Thank you. Thank you for your voice and guiding light in our culture where many of us are still lost. We love you down to the ground. Thank you, Mrs. Key. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support. Now I want to get into this last little tidbit. I told y'all, and we're going to get into a little political crap. Just a little, not too much. Jesus. So DOGE. Let's start with DOGE. DOGE is this entity that is auditing all these places where they're finding a whole bunch of money just being blown all over the place. Okay, they finding money all over the place that's being blown. All our tax dollars, everything that we thought was being spent for the greater good, we're starting to find out that it actually is not being spent for the greater good. They're out here greasing each other's pockets. And the reason why a lot of the people are having issues with that is because that is cutting their monions. This has nothing to do with the Department of Education. This has nothing to do with any of that. These people understand that with this administration going inside of all of these departments, that they were saying, oh, we're using it for this, we're using it for that. And the people who actually need it, number one, wasn't getting it. Number one. Number two, y'all misappropriating funds. Any job, any person who comes on a job, especially a job where they're dealing with funds and money, you're supposed to audit with the person or with the people before you did. And that's literally what they're doing. And the people who have an issue with it, Jasmine Crockett, ghetto ass, the people who have an issue with it, in my opinion, are the people who are getting kickbacks and they understand that they see their money going out the window. They don't give a damn about no Department of Education. Throw the whole Department of Education down to the ground. The churn can't read, no way. Throw it away. They can't read. Okay, so here's a compilation posted of the left talking about how we should be auditing these things and how basically we need to understand and know where the American tax dollars are coming from. And this is the gag. First of all, I don't trust none of these politicians. They all dirty. Left, right, green, blue, yellow, red. I don't give a damn. They all trash. And they all dirty. Every single one of them. Y'all get into this political stuff and be believing this side over that side. All of them are trash. But when things are happening that need to happen and it's given out to the American people, I think that we need to know where all this money, this misappropriated funds are coming from. And this is what the left had to say as well. Let's get into it.
Budget reform is not an option. It's a necessity.
The American people are entitled to transparency.
We can't sustain a system that bleeds billions of taxpayer dollars on programs that have outlived their usefulness or exist solely because of the power of politicians, lobbyists, or interest groups.
They're entitled to be able to figure out where their dollars are going, and they're entitled to accountability to make sure that we're using the dollars for what we said it was for.
We are going to go through our federal budget, as I promised during the campaign, page by page, line by line, eliminating those programs we don't need and insisting that those that we do need operate in a sensible, cost-effective way.
What should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody.
We hope to be instilling an entire new culture that not only our administration, But every succeeding administration will, in fact, pursue.
No amount of waste is acceptable, not when it's your money.
We all know the government can be inefficient. We all know that the bureaucracy can be bloated. We all worked in the fucking White House. We tried to reorganize the government. We tried to find efficiency. It's hard to do.
And honestly, some of this is pretty annoying because it's some of the stuff we should have done.
Now, why is this important? They were doing the exact same thing, going through the previous administration's budgets, going through all of the stuff they put set aside for, and finding out what was right and what was wrong. What's that lady named Lee? The Asian lady who exposed. I watched that whole video and she lost me. I had her all the way up to she said there was Black Asian hate. Speaking of, what's the lady name? Lee. What's the lady name? I'm about to go look her up. What's the lady name? The Asian lady who used to work right up under Joe Biden. Lindy Lee. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lindy Lee. Lindy Lee came out and confirmed every single suspicion that people had that they were doing wrong in that doggone White House. Okay. She literally confirmed every single suspicion. Let me see. They might have some small clips, some short clips on Twitter. Let me see. She spilled all the tea, but she lost me when she said there's a, what she call it? Asian hate from Black Americans to Asians. Bitch, ain't no Black folks running around here beating up no Asians and doing all of that. Ho, don't get on here and lie on us. That's where she lost me. Hold on, is this? Yeah, this might be one of them. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Listen, them going through these funds have to happen because it's a lot of stuff that was hidden from us.
But I think
Hold on.
a lot of people say it was Obama's third term. There's rumors of, and these are friends of mine that are moderate Democrats say that they thought it was Elizabeth Warren running it. They thought it was Bernie Sanders running it. But I think the general consensus, I think if you asked, the majority of the population, I think it was Obama's third term.
It was for sure Obama's third term. I don't think that's even a question. I don't think anyone, it definitely was. And that's why you saw Obama fighting for his dear life. Why was he fighting so hard in the fall? Because he was fighting for his fourth term. He was fighting for his own legacy. The relationship between Obama and Biden is most reminiscent of that between LBJ and JFK. JFK had little respect for Lyndon B. Johnson, but he picked him anyway because he wanted to win the South. He wanted to win Texas. But he had very little respect for LBJ's intellect. JFK was surrounded by his Harvard brain trust, and he had immense disdain for LBJ's Texas Hill Country vibe. And that was the same attitude that Obama had towards Biden. Obama thought that Biden would eventually fuck everything up. And that's eventually actually what happened. So, but also he didn't have much faith in Kamala Harris. Before she ascended to the top role, he was vetting people like Mark Kelly and Andy Bashir. Most party chieftains didn't have Kamala Harris as their number one choice. But in the party of DEI, you can't skip a Black woman. The optics would have been terrible.
So who is running it? Who are the names?
Steve Ricchetti, his senior advisor, Anita Dunn, Mike Donnellan, Ron Klain, Jeff Zients, Bob Bauer, his personal lawyer, who's actually his personal lawyer, who actually leased a book basically grifting off his relationship with the Bidens. I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying all this. Please give me credit but these are the people who ran our country for the last 4 years.
Now, I only brought Lindy Lee up because if y'all get a chance, go look at that interview she did with this man. I don't know who this guy is, but she did an explosive interview about a lot of the stuff that was going on behind the scenes. And even when you look at it with this whole DOGE thing, them going audit these things, I don't understand why anybody would have an issue with this. If anybody having an issue with us realizing that our money has been stolen, okay, it's crazy. Like, I want to know why my insurance and taxes done went up. Hell, my homeowner's insurance and taxes done went up. I want to know where that money was going. You damn right. Anybody who has an issue with this is crazy to me. Like, I want to know. And not only that, all of the things that we were like, they were calling conspiracies. Go look at this interview with Linda Lee. She literally corroborated every single thing that they were calling conspiracies. And then she said they would say that it's a conspiracy so people won't keep repeating it. She's the right hand up under Biden. She literally was his number two. This politics on both sides is jacked up. This politics on both sides is jacked up. Don't think that the red side about to come and save you, blues. Okay? Don't do that, because this some about to come out on that too. But as it pertains to the DOGE thing, what y'all got to understand is the media shapes our minds. I told y'all we sick. Remember I told y'all they got us here because they tell us how and what to think. The fact of the matter is, the last 4 years, these people have been taking our money and sending it astronomical places for the purpose of one thing, telling us the purpose of one thing and sending it somewhere completely different. Greasing each other's pockets. I showed y'all the African who was on here saying, cut the funds because we ain't seen nothing. I literally told y'all about that. I don't understand why anybody would have an issue with this. And again, Scamala ain't black. Let's start there first. She ain't black. So I don't know why she was saying you can't step over a black woman. And again, I feel like she has a thing for black people, because at the end of that interview, she starts talking about how she left the White House after they kicked her out and they realized she was snitching and leaving all the stuff. And she said she feels like no, she said she was just sitting there minding her business, and these black dudes or these black people started throwing rocks at her. And she was like, and there is Black America, there is Asian hate crime and Asian hate that's happening where the black people are attacking Asians. Bitch, I know you lying. Girl, ain't no black people just attacking you. Now, don't get me wrong, the left one's probably doing some stuff. But black people ain't running around attacking no Asians. And that was extremely dangerous for her to say. She lost me there. We'll talk about it maybe tomorrow or something. But girl, ain't no black folk attacking no Asians. Girl, we don't even worry about y'all. She was saying that Obama's third term was Biden's term. That basically, she's saying that Obama was running the White House, not Biden. Well, we seen him slipping and falling and tripping and all of that. We knew it wasn't him. The man, we knew it wasn't Biden. I mean, come on now. We got to be honest about a certain thing. You know, we knew it couldn't have been Biden. Hold on, let's go get Girl, Biden was falling and tripping all over the world. Do you hear me? Girl, when I seen Joe Biden falling up the stairs, I say, oh yeah. He ain't in no type of position to be talking about no damn president. Girl, when I see him, y'all remember when he fell off the bike? Look. How you fall off the bike after you stop the bike? Girl, we knew Biden wasn't no doggone president. Girl, how the hell you fall off the bike after you stop the bike? Stop, man. I'm just saying. The bike was you already stopped it. You already had, you was at the part with the kickstand. Oh Lord, real tears. Real tears. Girl, y'all don't. I know y'all didn't think that man was making no decisions with all of this going on. Stop with all of that. Stop it now. Look, when he fell up the stairs. Everybody in their moan knew Biden wasn't running no damn White House. Okay? Tripping up the stairs, not down, up the stairs. Girl, Joe had been acting, girl. Oh Lord, I thought the clone was I thought it was the clone. Hold on, back him up. Now this is a compilation of the falls. Look. Oh, get up, Joe. Get up, Joe. Get up, Joe. Girl, the bike will never not be funny. I don't care what nobody say. The bike will never not be funny. Oh, get up, Joe. Oh, this one was bad. Oh no. Somebody help Joe. Oh, get him up. Help Joe. Oh no. Somebody get Joe. He looked like he was about to run. Look. Oh no. Get him up. Oh no, help him. And y'all wanted 4 more years of that. Y'all is crazy. Y'all is crazy, girl. All I could think of.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
We did it. We did it, Joe. Right. I'm clumsy as hell. I thought I was clumsy. Abundance said maybe it's his hips. Now, why is this important? I need to retweet that. I was looking for this anyway. But why is this important? Listen, the artists, the DOGE stuff, let it happen. We need to understand what's been going on, where our tax dollars are going, and hopefully, possibly, maybe, I don't know, we could possibly get back to lower these doggone taxes and stuff at some point. I don't know. Now, I want to move forward. Remember, the left is under duress, okay? Now, there are some concerns that I think are valid on the left. I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't. And I don't know who this bald head girl is, but I don't trust Elon Musk. I've been telling y'all that. I think that he's either a clone or a reptilian, an alien. I don't even think he's human. I don't. I would lie and tell you I did, but I don't. But at the end of the day, there are concerns coming from the left, and they seem a bit frazzled by these concerns. And honestly, I don't know if these are genuine concerns. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, the left is losing their mind. Let's get into it.
What are what would you have us do?
I would actually, you know what? I'd just like you to show that you give a damn, that you got a little emotion about the fact that people are losing their jobs indiscriminately. Mm-hmm. That this individual sitting down the 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue has given absolute power to one man who brings his son into the Oval Office, whose son says to him, "You're not the president."
Now he got a point there. He got a point on the son part. He got a point. He did give the power to Elon to enact this whole situation with the DOGE thing. I'll give him that. And him bringing his son in there talking about you not the president, he got a point there. I told y'all that little fool looked like he might be malfunctioning too. Okay? Now, this is what I have to say. He talking about millions of all these people losing their jobs. All they had to do was go to work. I'm not worried about them federal workers. They were sparrow. They were sparrow. I'm not worried about them federal workers. Get your ass up and go to work. If you can't go to work, put in, well, you can't put in no more than already ruled that you had the deadline and already gone and went. Y'all listening to these doggone these what you call them? Y'all listening to these doggone unions that ain't gonna be able to pay y'all. Y'all should have got y'all ass up and went to work. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Y'all was Sparrow. Y'all had 5 years to lay on your ass and play like you're doing work. Get your ass up and go to work. If I gotta go to work, you gotta go to work. Okay, number one. Number two, he has a point. He did put this all in the power or all in the hands, or from what I'm seeing, I don't know. I have to research it, but he is putting this in the hands of Elon Musk, who I don't trust. And I'm not talking about with the DOGE situation. I'm just saying all together. Something is very suspect about that damn Elon. Okay, something is very suspect about that Elon. And if his son said that you ain't the president, that's because he heard his daddy say it. Churn on and repeat what they hear. Churn on and repeat what they hear.
You shouldn't be in that chair. Now, where did he get that from? He got it from his daddy.
Thanks.
Because that's what his daddy thinks is the man who brought him into the Oval Office. So I just like to see somebody wake the hell up and get excited about the fact that your country is under assault. They're not at the gate anymore. They're in your bedrooms. They're in your living rooms. They're in your businesses. They got your data, dumbass.
They been had the data, dumbass. Not only that, y'all been in our shit too. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's the pot calling the kettle for me. The left did the same. Did they not lock us away in 2020? Do y'all remember that? I know I had to be locked up. Remember they locked us up, told us restricted our travel. They told us we couldn't go out to eat. We couldn't go down to the grocery store. We couldn't do nothing. How are y'all going to be able to point the fingers? Y'all been in our data. That's why y'all was suppressing people on social media. People losing Facebook checks. People losing YouTube. People losing Instagram. Come on, man. If we under attack, we been under attack. We didn't just start getting under attack. Like, come on. But again, I don't like none of them. They all trash to me. But for him to get up there, they getting your data, dumbass. Y'all had it. Y'all had our data, dumbass. So what you mad about them getting it for?
They got all your stuff. Elon Musk has his tentacles in everything you're doing, not just off of X, but now he's in the Treasury Department. He's in the Labor Department. He's in the Department of Homeland Security. And nobody seems to give a damn. So that's all I want, somebody to show that they care enough to get off their fat ass and say something about it.
But let's
not get off their fat ass and say something about it. I don't know who this man is. I don't know who any of these people are. Points are made and points are taken. This is the thing. This is the thing. At the end of the day, what he's doing has to be done. And y'all more upset about the money leaving out y'all pockets than anything. That's it. Y'all, they gonna cry every day for the next 4 years, and I'm so over it. I'm so over it. He's right. I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust none of y'all. I don't want y'all to have my data neither. If we really gonna be honest, I don't want none of y'all to have my data. But do I have a choice? No. But it's just the finger pointing for me that's just annoying. Let the DOGE thing happen. It has to happen. Y'all been misappropriating funds. And I hope y'all get tried for it. And everybody getting kickbacks from, I don't care who you is, black, white, green, yellow, or purple. If you've been getting kickbacks from these misappropriated funds, I hope they prosecute you. Yes, I do. Because listen, gas done been up, taxes, insurance, food, everything has gone up. I think anybody who received kickbacks from any of this, I don't care who and what they are, need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I don't have no sympathy, no empathy, no nothing from none of these fools. Get them up out of here, in my opinion. Okay? And they only mad because they understand that their bread and butter is gone out the door. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Now, I'm done for the day. 2.5 hours, girl. I gotta stop juicing this hard. I'm done for the day, y'all. I gotta do baddies. Everybody's all up in arms because the clear girl. Oh Lord, she's bullied. Oh my God, they're bullying her. Oh. We'll get to it. Lee Clinton, thank you for the super chat. Wife and I just found your stream. New sub. Oh, thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yes, thank you so much, Lee. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lakeisha Ward, thank you for the super chat. Boo, once a year, you should rent a venue and do a live show. Sis, I'll make that one for my annual trips. Love the content today. Yes, I am. I'm getting there. I got so much on my to-do list. I need to get my studio up and going. It's so much I need to do. I'm actually about to start doing YouTube full-time in June. Yeah, in June, I'll be doing YouTube full-time. Y'all have me full-time, and I'm already in the works of trying to get the studio up and running, like make it a real thing, because this is about to be my job, okay? So yeah. Thank you so much, and I will be thinking about that. That will be on my to-do list. Thank you so much. Savannah Doll, thank you for the super chat. We can call her Tan Anderson. Oh, we're talking about Sweet Tea? Yeah. We can call her Tan Anderson. Danica Tate, thank you for the super chat. She says, I didn't share it. Me neither, girl. I didn't share it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna roll y'all out on that one. Y'all, thank y'all for everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all like the video if you haven't already. I'm about to dip up out of here, and I may or may not see y'all later. It just depends on how I feel. I'm gonna leave y'all with old Maxine and her friend Ruth Ann, and I'm gonna josh y'all up out of here. Peace, love y'all down to the ground. Bye, y'all.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let them see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.